So we all know that an accurate outline is essential when we are trying to draw realism. There are several ways that you can get that outline onto your art paper. You might use the freehand drawing method, you might use the grid method, but in this particular video, I want to have a look at how you trace an outline directly down onto your artwork. When it comes to transferring the outline, the method that works well for me is to turn that line drawing over, apply some graphite onto the back of it, put it into position on your art paper and trace over all of the lines that you want to transfer. Now that's all well and good when we're working with light paper. But a question that I get asked often is, how do you use that method to transfer the line drawing onto a dark piece of paper? So in this video, I'm going to take you through the method that works best for me when transferring a line drawing onto dark paper. So here we go. I hope that you find this method useful too. Let's get started. Okay, how do you transfer a line drawing onto a dark surface? On the lighter surfaces, I just take the line drawing and I just put some graphite pencil on the back, scribble it on the back, and then turn it over and trace it. I do exactly the same process when I'm transferring onto the dark surface, but obviously we can't use a graphite pencil because the grey is not going to show on the black very well. Show a little bit, but it won't show enough really. So I've just drawn myself out some very quick line drawings, and I'm just going to explain a couple of ways, or 3 ways actually, that you could transfer your line drawing down onto a dark surface. Now the way that I like, the way that works for me, is to use a charcoal pencil. This is the General's charcoal white. I got this from Jackson's in the UK. You can get it from Amazon, any art shop really. This is a white charcoal. If I just turn this over and if I just put some charcoal on the back, and then if I turn that over, let's just put that one there. Turn it over, just like I would with a normal, when I'm normally transferring the line drawing, and then if I just transfer around it, this is just a HB pencil that I'm just transferring around, and if I transfer that, and I take that away, you can see that I've got the line drawing there. It does produce a little bit of dust. You can see there's a little bit of dust there, but all I do is I take a kneadable eraser and just dab off that dust. And if I wanted to then erase the lines, I can just erase them just like I would with graphite when I actually come to work on the surface. So that was the pencil, the charcoal white, the white charcoal pencil. If you don't have that, you can use a pastel pencil, a white pastel pencil. Let's just put this on the middle one. It will work, but as you'll see in a minute, it produces quite a bit of dust. It's already produced quite a bit of dust. You can see that there. So I'm just going to get rid of that. And then as I put that one over, turn that over and trace around the line drawing. You can see it's there, but it's just a little bit more sort of smudgy than this one. It's like using the equivalent of a really, really soft graphite pencil. So it's there. You can see it's made some dust. Again, the dust will come away. I can clean the dust off, and I can obviously just go over and get rid of that. So it lifts off, just like the charcoal did or does, but the charcoal's just got a slightly crisper line and just a little bit cleaner. If you don't have either of those, the other thing you can do is to use your pan pastels. This, you know, like a white or a creamy colour, a really pale colour. This isn't the best method. If I just put that there, let's just put some pan pastel on this third little bit of line drawing. You can see the dust that's coming off already. You need to put quite a good coverage on. I could use a tissue. I'm just doing it quickly just so that I can demonstrate it. But you need to put quite a good coverage. You can see how much dust is coming off already. It will work, and you know, it might be okay for a small area, but I wouldn't use it for a large area because just so much dust comes off. Let's just transfer around that one. Oh, there we go. You can see the line drawings there, but you could see all the dust that's sort of on the paper. The dust will clean up. You can clean it up with a kneadable eraser, but it's not that clean at all. My preference would be the charcoal pencil. It's the one that, in my opinion, just produces the least amount of dust. So that's the one that I would use. Okay, let me know if you've got any more questions, and I'll see you next time.